computer. So we started the first day, the last week, we started language and learning. And we were studying future, will, and going to. Yes. And we were talking about the future plans. Okay, that was that yesterday we were talking about future plans. The future plans, for example, when I say tomorrow, I'm going to buy some vegetables. This is future because it says tomorrow, like not today. Tomorrow, I'm going to buy some vegetables. So this is the future tense. Tell me something that you're going to do tomorrow, something that you remember, that you want to do tomorrow. Dime algo que, un plan que tengan para mañana. Anything you want to do tomorrow. Anything you think you can do. I'm going to visit my family.
Tomorrow I'm going to eat empanadas.
I'm going to eat empanadas. I'm going to visit my family. I'm going to watch a movie. I'm going to do exercise at the gym. I'm going to. It's the future. Voy a. I'm going to. Okay. And we also have will. Les decía que para hablar en futuro tenemos going to y también podemos usar will. Vi a muchas personas esta semana escribiendo cosas como I am will to buy vegetables. No, cuando usamos will, primero, no necesitamos escribir el verb be y tampoco el to. Eso es para going. Going to, sí. El will es simplemente escribir el sujeto, the subject, will y el verbo, ya, como se los había enseñado. Eso del verbo to be, de going to, eso es con aquí, going to. Will es bastante sencillo. For example, I will buy vegetables. Or, for example, I will start classes, English classes, English classes. Yo empezaré, I will start English classes the next year. Next year, for example. I will have a baby in 2027. I don't know, for example. I will. Will is also for the future tense. Okay. Entonces, for will, this is the structure. For going to, the going to structure is the subject, the verb be, here verb be, let's write it here, verb be, yes, verb be. Then going to, and then the next verb. Look at this. The subject, I, you, she, he, they, we, any subject. The verb be, I am, you are, she is, they are. Going to, I am going to. And the verb, I'm going to buy. Okay, so the structure is a bit different. Let me take a photo and let me send it to you. So let's talk about the things we're going to do in the future. Vamos a hacer ciertas oraciones con planes a futuro. Plans that we have for the next week, the next year, the next month. So tell me, anything in the future? Something you want to say in the future? Piensen, les doy chance para que piensen y me digan. The next week, the next month, tomorrow, in the future tense.
The next weekend I'm going to beach.
To the beach.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Jaime is going to the beach next weekend. Perfect. Let me go here. Another, let's see, we have Julianis, Reida. Any plan in the future that you have?
We're going to go at the park next week.
Okay, Julianis is going to go with her family. They're going to the park. Exactly. I'm going to the supermarket. Jaime is going to the beach. Freidali, where are you going? What are you going to do using the future? Tell me. Something about future. Cualquier cosa en futuro. Anything about the future tense. For example, I'm going to visit my family this Sunday. this Sunday, I'm going to visit my family, like this. Or maybe my mom is going to prepare sushi for dinner. She's going to prepare sushi for dinner. She is going. That's the future. Yes. Entonces, es mantener en mente el orden. Es bastante sencillo. El sujeto puede ser mi mamá, puede ser Jaime, puede ser yo, tú, ella, él. El verb be is, are, for example, we are, okay? El subject, el verb be, la expresión going to, we are going to, and the verb, y lo que vamos a hacer. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Voy a comprar, voy a bailar, voy a la playa, voy a estudiar, voy a empezar, voy a cocinar. We're going to cook pasta. This. So that's the structure for going to. Do you have any questions? ¿Tienen alguna duda con respecto a going to? Algo que quieran preguntar con going to. Pueden hacer positive sentences o
No
negative.
question.
Ajá, no. You can also make negative. También pueden decir lo que no van a hacer. For example, we aren't going to cook pasta. We aren't, we're not. It's a negative. Yes, we're not. For example, I am not going to visit my family this Sunday. I'm not going. My mom is not going to prepare sushi for dinner. She's not. So positive or negative sentences using the future. Yes. You
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
Yeah. For will, we can also make positive or negative. I can say, I will clean my house this weekend. I'll clean my house this weekend. And in negative, how can I say it in the negative form?
I won't clean my house.
I won't clean my house. Exactly like this. I won't clean my house this weekend. No, I won't. I can say I won't or I will not. No, I won't. I will not. Like this. I will not. No, I will not clean my house. I won't clean my house. No. So positive or negative, both are possible. Let me erase this here. And let's go here. Bueno, esta semana saben que hemos estado presentando varias actividades. Les decía al principio de la clase que si hay alguna actividad que todos tengan pendiente por enviar, la pueden enviar y yo mañana viernes las voy a estar corrigiendo todas. Todavía tienen chance de enviar cualquier dictado o actividad que haya esta semana. Para hoy, quería practicar con ustedes este párrafo que está en el workbook on the page 71. It's a paragraph, quería leer un poquito con ustedes. Es un párrafo acerca de idiomas, de languages here. It's on the page number 71. It's page 71 of the workbook, A World of Languages. Is this one here, A World of Languages. I'm going to read it first. Yo lo voy a leer primero. I'm going to read it first. Y luego, ustedes van a leer conmigo el párrafo sobre los idiomas de languages. It's on the page 71 of the workbook. So listen to me. I'm going to start with this, with the first paragraph. A world of languages. The 5 most popular languages in the world are Chinese, English, Spanish, Hindi, and Arabic. 1.2 billion people speak Chinese, but it isn't an easy language to learn. English is the official language in 53 countries. People also use it a lot in business. People use it a lot in business. Let me set here. Let's go with the second here. Second paragraph. The second says, there are about 6,500 spoken languages in the world, and about 40% are in danger of disappearing. There are 199 where only about 10 people can speak the language. Are these languages going to disappear in the next decade? Look at this is future. Are these languages going to disappear in the next decade? Probably. Yes. Then here, the last. Wintunom laki, jagen, and Kaitsna officially only have one speaker left, but there is some hope for two of them. Wintunamlaki is from Northern California, and some young people are going to learn it, are going to learn it because it is good for telling traditional stories. The same is happening to Jagan, a language from Chile. Unfortunately, for Kaitsna, it is probably too late, as the only speaker is 78 years old. So for today, we're going to be reading this paragraph. We're going to be practicing the reading. Dejé para hoy, para ya los últimos días, quería practicar con ustedes un poco la lectura. Yo sé que hay muchas palabras aquí que capaz no conocen, eso es normal, no pasa nada. Es un párrafo acerca de languages, los idiomas, some languages. And this was the first paragraph. The 5 most popular languages. ¿Quién quiere leerlo? Who wants to read the first paragraph? The 5 most popular languages.
Yo.
Yeah, I may read it. The 5 most popular languages.
The five most popular languages in the world are Chinese, English, Spanish, Hindi, and Arabic.
Mhm.
1.2 billion people speak Chinese, but it isn't an easy language to learn. English is the official language in
50.
53 countries. People also use it a lot in business.
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 Business. Let me write here. Business. Business. Like this. Business. Business. This. Chinese. Chinese.
Chinese.
Chinese. No Chinese. No. Chinese. Chinese. Like this.
Como con acento.
Como si el acento estuviera en is. Chinese. Like that. No en chai, sino en nis. Chinese. Is there a word from here that you don't know? Tell me. ¿Hay alguna palabra aquí? Any word from the first paragraph? Creo que este está fácil. Is there a word here that you don't know? Tell me. How many people speak Chinese? How many people speak the language, the Mandarin Chinese? How many?
1 billion pounds,
1.2.
1.2.
1.2 billion.
1.2 billion people speak Chinese. Yes, exactly. Is Chinese, is it difficult? Is Chinese difficult?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is not an easy language. It's not an easy language. It's a difficult language. So yes, it is difficult. For how many countries is it the official language? The English language. For how many?
63.
3
53
countries.
countries.
3 countries, like for example, United States, Australia, Canada, England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. In those countries, English is an official language in 53 countries. Another person wants to read the first paragraph. Someone else wants to try this. ¿Alguien más quiere leerlo? O the second paragraph. This.
Yo.
Yeah, shall you read the second here? There are
Okay. They are about 6,500
6,500
spoke. ¿Cómo se dice eso?
spoken.
Spoken languages in the world, and about 40% are in danger of
Disappearing.
Natalia, disappearing.
Uh-huh.
Disappearing.
Disappearing, yes.
They are why 199 were only about the people can speak the language. Can speak the language. Are these languages going to disappear in the next decade? No sé cómo se dice eso.
Decade.
The next decade.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes. Decade is 10 years. 10 years. 10 years
Mhm.
is a decade. 10 years. When we have 10 years, is a decade. And when we have 100 years is Do you know?
10 decades.
Yes, but what's the name for 100 years?
Ay.
Se llama como una
Sí,
inmobiliaria. It's
un siglo.
1 century.
One
Century.
century.
Century. It's 100
Eso
years.
century, ¿qué significa un siglo?
Un siglo, 1 century.
Okay,
100
century.
years is 1 century. 10 years is a decade. Como hemos visto muchos números, hay varios números en el párrafo. So yes, 6,500, 40%, 199, 1.2 billion, 53. I think that's it. So those are the numbers that we have here. So it says spoken languages, idiomas hablados. Dice, hay 6,500 spoken languages in the world. English, Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, Mandarin. 6,500. There are many. Arabic, Russian, many languages. And 40%, what happened with the 40%? 40% of the languages? What's the problem with the 40%? Estoy como,
Are in danger
Are
of
danger,
are in danger
disappearing.
of disappearing.
Disappear.
Disappearing, yes.
es como pasa el 40% por desapercibido, es lo que entiendo.
Van a desaparecer, disappear.
Ah,
No sé si cuando ven que, por ejemplo, hay como un niño que está perdido o algo así que colocan missing, también
perdido.
pueden colocar disappearing, missing o disappearing es como perdido, como los idiomas,
Desaparecido.
perdido. Bueno, 40% is going to disappear, puede desaparecer, is in danger. 40% of the languages are in danger. Okay, it
¿Qué
says
significa danger?
danger. When you see that we have, for example, here, cuando ves que hay carteles que dice danger, like this, let me show you. Danger, like this, peligro. Danger, like dangerous. Danger, here.
Como peligro de extinción, pues.
Peligro, danger. Entonces, yo sé que en este párrafo hay palabras que seguramente no conocen, por eso los estoy como ayudando a entender mejor. Cuando leemos un párrafo en inglés, lo que estamos buscando no es conocer todas las palabras. Es normal que hayan palabras que no conozcan. Lo importante es entender la idea de qué está hablando ese párrafo. Entonces, es sobre the languages, Chinese, English, Spanish, Arabic, the languages, and 40% are going to disappear. Okay. Then, in the last paragraph, luego en el último párrafo, this one here, el más largo, habla de 3 idiomas, 3 languages, Wintunomlaki, Kagan, and Kaixna, que ya están por desaparecer. Son 3 languages, like Spanish, English, French, como cualquier idioma. Bueno, Wintunomlaki, Jagan, and Kaixna are languages. So, who wants to read the last paragraph about these 3 languages? Someone. No importa si no lo leen perfecto, no pasa nada. Solo quiero
Me.
escucharlo.
Yo.
Ajá, Yelenis, Wintunomlaki,
Okay.
Jagan, and Kaixna.
Okay. Wintonolaki, Jackie, and Kaista officially only has one speaker left, but there is some hope for 2 of them.
Yes.
Wintonolaki is from North California, and some young people are going to learn it because it is good for telling
Traditional stories.
traditional stories. The song is happening to se me olvidó. Jagan are languages from Chile. Unfortunately for Kaxna, it is probably too later as the only speaker is 78 years old.
Years old, yes.
Years old.
In which country people speak Jagan? In which country?
Chile.
In Chile, yes. En Winchunumlaki, where?
Norte de California.
In the United States, in Northern California, a lot of people speak Winchunumlaki. So we have here 3 more languages. In this reading, in all the paragraph, do you see any future tense? Do you see future here?
Yes. Dice, and some young people are going to learn, y
People are going to learn.
learn.
What other?
Are these language going to disappear in the next decade?
Decade. Yes.
Decade.
Decade, the 10 years. Yes. Another one.
Mm.
I think I saw another one. Let me see. There are, or just those two. I think it's just those two. In the first paragraph, no. Is the official? No. About here, no. Speaker left. Yeah, just those two. These two sentences in the future. People are going to learn. People are going to learn. Do you remember learn? This. Learn.
Aprender.
Aprenderse.
Aprender.
Varias veces. Are going to learn. People are going to learn the language. For example, people are going to learn English. This. English. Spanish. Italian. Russian. Any language. French. Any language. And the other one is a question. Are these languages going to disappear? Here is a question. For example, a question using the future. What are you going to do tomorrow? Si yo pregunto, if I ask, what are you going to do tomorrow? What can you say? What are you going to do tomorrow? What can I say? Tell me.
I going to work.
I'm going to work tomorrow. What else?
I am going to clean my house.
I'm going to clean my house. I'm going to see my friends. I'm going to anything. What are you going to do tomorrow? If I ask, are you going to eat sushi for dinner? Are you going to eat sushi for dinner today? Are you?
No,
No, I'm not.
no, I'm not. Yeah,
I'm going to, I say no. I'm
I'm not.
going to, no, I am not. I'm going to eat pasta, for example. No, I'm not. ¿Vas a comer sushi? No, I'm not. I'm going to eat pasta. Entonces, el futuro es mega utilizado. ¿Qué vas a comer hoy? ¿Qué vas a hacer mañana? Cualquier pregunta que me hagan sobre lo que va a pasar mañana, o la semana que viene, o el año que viene, puede que me la hagan con futuro. Por eso pasé varios días enseñándoselo. Por ejemplo, what are your plans for 2025? This. What are your plans for 2025? Well, I'm going to buy a house for 2025. In 2025, I'm going to buy a house. It's a plan that I have. What are your plans for 2025?
Teacher, una pregunta.
¿Ah?
I'm going to se puede usar también, por ejemplo, si yo quiero decir, voy a usar esta tarjeta, pero en este momento, pues, algo que esté
Yes.
sucediendo, ¿sí?
Yes, of course. I'm going to use this credit card.
Sí, ajá.
Yes, of course. I'm going to use it. Porque ya la voy a usar ya, en un minutico ya la voy a usar. Yes. En este instante ya la voy a utilizar. I'm going to use this credit card. Okay. I can say it. Yes. Another. Algún plan, any plan that you have for 2025 that you would like to say? What are your plans?
I'm going to travel Houston the next year.
I'm going to travel to Houston next year. Exactly. Perfect.
I'm going to buy a new shoes.
I'm going to buy new shoes. Yes, perfect. When we are using the future, recuerden que zapatos recuerden que todo lo que va de la cintura para abajo es en plural. Por ejemplo, zapatos, pantalones, jeans, shorts. Por eso digo, no digo uno, a shoe, a pant, a jean, no, digo pants, shoes, jeans, shorts, in plural, medias, socks. I'm going to buy new socks because it's in plural. We have a pair, two. Yes. When we are using the future, cuando hablen en futuro, es normal escribir tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, or in 2025, in 2026, in the future, here, in the future, in some years, here. So when you're using the future, it's normal to use. These sentences are commonly used. Tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, in 2025, in 2026, in the future, in some years. Yes. Es normal que usen estas frases para hablar en futuro. Es muy normal que cuando hagan oraciones las acompañen con alguna de estas frases. I'm going to... Ajá.
Hablar en futuro no se puede usar el will.
También eso lo estaba diciendo al principio de la clase. Pueden usar going to
Sí, eso es lo que llegué tarde.
or will. No, it's okay. You can use going to or you can use will. Les decía que will es más fácil todavía. Es solo escribir el subject, el will y el verb. El sujeto, la persona que hace la acción, la palabra will y el verbo, la acción que quieren hacer. Por ejemplo, Andrea will study English next week or next month or next year, like this. Andrea will study, Andrea estudiará. Andrea will study English the next year. Ambos son para hablar en futuro. Will o going to. Les decía al principio de la clase que había muchas personas que escribieron, por ejemplo, Andrea is will to study. Y yo les decía, con el will no hace falta escribir ni el verb be, I am, you are, she is, ni to. Eso es para el going to. Will, it's easier. It's like this. Andrea will study English the next year. And that's it. Okay.
Ok,
También
gracias.
también les decía que ambos son para futuro, will or going to. But the difference is that going to is for certain plans, and will is more for desires or uncertain plans. Ustedes dirán, ¿y qué significa eso? Bueno, going to es para planes más seguros, que ya estamos seguros de que van a suceder. Por ejemplo, I'm going to buy a house next week. Voy a comprar una casa. Ya la tengo vista, ya tengo el dinero, ya está todo casi listo, falta firmarla. I'm going to buy a house. Es un certain plan, es seguro. Will es más utilizado para deseos, planes que no estás tan seguro que vayan a pasar. Por ejemplo, I will buy a house in the future. Yo compraré una casa. No sé cuándo, no tengo el dinero todavía, sé que puede que pase, puede que no. O sea, esto es más seguro. I'm going to buy a house. This is not so sure. It's uncertain. That's the difference. Okay? Esa es como la diferencia entre esos dos, going to or will. Pero ambos son para futuro. Both are for the future tense. Do you understand? Yes? Nope? Yeah? Here. What are the 5 most popular languages in the world? What are the 5 most popular languages in the world? What?
English,
English,
English is one.
Spanish,
Spanish is another.
Arabic,
Arabic.
Chinese,
Hindu,
Chinese and
Hindi,
French,
Hindi.
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 In India. Hindi. Is Chinese difficult to learn? It's difficult.
Yes.
difficult. Yes.
Yes, it is. It's really difficult. It is difficult. How many languages in the world only have 10 speakers. Hay una parte que dicen que hay unos idiomas que solo tienen 10 hablantes. ¿Cuántos? How many languages only have 10 speakers? Tell me. Era uno de las cifras.
3.
3. Let's see. Let me show you the paragraph so you remember. Look. Just 10. 10 people. Tell me. Those are languages that only have 10 people that can speak them. Tell me. No, it's on the second paragraph.
Is 40%.
199. Look, there are 199 where about
Yes,
people
yeah.
can speak the language. 199 languages. Dice, solo hay 199 que 10 personas, 10 people can speak them. So 199. 199. Where is Wintunomlaki from? Where is it from? Wintunomlaki. Do you remember?
North Carolina.
Huh?
North Carolina,
Yes, Northern
California.
California in the US. Yes. And why? ¿Por qué? Why people are going to learn it, are learning it, are studying it? Why? What's the reason? Let me show you the pattern. Why are people studying Wintunomlaki? Why?
Is traditional.
It's because it's good for telling traditional stories. Yes. So because it's good for telling traditional stories.
Stories.
Bueno, para contar, telling, no contar de dinero, contar historia. Tell a story, telling traditional stories. And what's the name of the language that is from Chile?
Yaga.
Ah, yeah.
Kaisna? Look, the language from Chile, it's this Yagan.
Yeah.
Yaga.
Yagan. Yagan is the language from Chile. Yagan. Like this. It's like that. Yagan. This. Yagan is the language from Chile. O sea, cuando leemos un párrafo, no importa si no entendemos todas las palabras. Lo más importante es entender la idea del párrafo. ¿Okay? Es normal que no conozcan todas las palabras. Lo importante aquí es entender, saber de qué estamos hablando. The languages. The Spanish, English, that they are going to disappear, the 40%, the languages in the world. Wintunomlaki, Yagan, Kaixna. That's what it is talking about the paragraph. How many people speak Chinese? Do you remember? How many people speak Chinese?
1.2
1.2
billion.
billion.
1.2 billion people speak Chinese. And English is the official language in how many countries?
53 countries.
53 countries. Like, for example, Australia, United States, Canada, England, Wales, Ireland, Scotland, Austria. The local language, the official language is English for 53 countries. How many languages are there in the world? Tell me.
6,000.
16,
6,500. Yes.
500.
6.5 thousand languages in the world. 6.5 mil. So 6,500 is the same. 6,500 languages in the world or 6.5 thousand languages in the world. And what is the percentage of languages that is going to disappear? What percent?
40%.
40%.
40% is going to disappear. Yes. Dijimos que 199 only have 10 speakers, just 10. How many have just one speaker, one person? Tell me. Just one speaker left. Let me show you.
2.
2. ¿Cuáles son? Which ones? Solo tienen un hablante, one speaker left.
Kaixna.
Kaixna, and
Jagan.
Jagan, and
Wintu
Wintu Nokla.
Nongla. Ajá,
in
esa.
Wintunomlaki, Jagan, and
No,
Kaixna
Nolaki,
just
Jabba.
have one speaker left. So 3 languages only have one speaker left. Sí. De 3 idiomas solo tienen un hablante. Aquí dice Wintunomlaki, Jagan, and Kaixna just have one speaker left. Solo les queda un hablante, just one speaker. How old is the last speaker of Kaixna? How old is the person? How old? Let me show you. How old is the person that speaks the language?
78.
78.
78 years old. Yes, 78. Perfect. 78. Excellent. Here, look at this. Ni hao. What language is this? Ni hao.
Chinese.
Chinese.
It's Chinese. Yes, Chinese. Hola, of course, is
Spanish.
Spanish.
Spanish. Namaste.
Hindi.
Hindi. From India. Yes. And Al-Salam Alaikum.
Arabic.
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 Yes. So those are 4 languages to say the word hello. Hello. You can say ni hao, hola, namaste, al-salam alaikum.
English.
Hello is English. So yes, entonces esta página no la habíamos hecho, la quería hacer para practicar la pronunciación un poco y el que tanto pueden entender un párrafo. Yo igual esta clase la estoy grabando y les voy a dejar la foto del párrafo en el grupo por si lo quieren leer otra vez. Pero creo que las palabras, capaz las más tricky, como las que capaz tengan dudas, eran disappearing, estaba segura que es peligro de desaparecer, de extinguirse, de que se deje de utilizar. Danger of disappearing, peligro. Danger of disappearing, disappear, desaparecer, disappearing. Business, lo vimos hace días atrás, hace semanas, negocios. Business, here. Decade, decade is 10 years.
Década. 10 years.
Exactly, 10 years here. Then when here, Northern California, California del Norte, Northern California. Okay. Unfortunately, desafortunadamente, unfortunately, telling traditional stories. Telling es del verbo tell, contar, pero no contar números, contar historias. Telling traditional stories, contar historias. Okay. ¿Hay alguna otra palabra que tengan dudas sobre
La que dice same.
The same.
Same. Ajá.
The same. The same es lo mismo. It's the same. Es lo mismo. It's the
Lo
same.
mismo.
Lo mismo. It's the same. Yes. Where is it? In which paragraph? It's the same. Same, same, same. Where
En
is
el
it?
último párrafo.
The same. Lo mismo.
Ajá. The same is happening.
The same is happening to Yagam, a language from Chile. The same. Lo mismo. Same. Cuando
Y happening es ocurriendo o pasando.
Lo mismo está pasando, exactly.
Pasando.
Same is happening. Yes. Cuando alguien nos cuenta, cuando le contamos algo a alguien y esa persona dice, same. Como me está pasando lo mismo. For example, I am really tired. Decimos a alguien, mira, I'm really tired. And that person says, yeah, same. Lo mismo, yo igual, me está pasando lo mismo. It's the same. Yes. Same?
Yeah.
Lo mismo. The same. Another question, tell me. Any other question? Tell me. ¿Tienen alguna otra duda acerca de cualquier cosa futuro, going to, will? Les digo porque mañana vamos a tener una actividad, la última actividad, y bueno, quiero que salgan bien, obviamente. Creo que lo importante es recordar going to, will, para futuro, for the future plans, here, future plans, future, here, is here. And the present continuous, y las oraciones con ing que las hicimos hace varios días atrás, cuando queremos hablar de lo que estamos haciendo ya, in this moment, at the moment, right now. For example, I am teaching English in this moment. I am listening to the class. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the things you're doing now, in this moment, right now. I'm teaching English. I am listening to the class.
I'm learning English.
I'm learning English also. I'm listening to the class. I am learning English. For the things you're doing in this moment, like right now. That's the difference. Future, present continuous. Por ahora solo conocemos presente y futuro. Present and future. Let me take a photo of this. So do you have any questions about this? Tell me.
No, I don't have.
No question.
No questions. Let me send you this. Ajá, here. Bueno, les decía al principio de la clase, si alguien no había entrado, que si no enviaron el dictado de ayer, todavía lo pueden enviar, tienen chance para enviarlo hasta mañana también, o si tienen cualquier actividad que no hayan enviado, también la pueden enviar todavía. Estamos ya haciendo las últimas actividades y mañana voy a enviar una más, que es sobre futuro. Y la pueden hacer también y enviar si tienen cualquier pendiente, también la pueden enviar. ¿Okay? ¿Tienen alguna duda más? Any question? Any other question you want to ask? Tell me.
No, teacher.
I'm going to send you this. Les voy a enviar esto. Hoy les iba a pasar esto para que lo hicieran ustedes, pero los quise ayudar con la pronunciación, entonces preferí leerlo aquí con ustedes. Les voy a estar pasando la página de A World of Languages, un mundo de idiomas, por si lo quieren volver a leer, y les voy a estar pasando una nota de voz, yo leyéndolo, por si quieren estar seguros de la pronunciación de A World of Languages. Okay. Let me send you this.
Okay.
Here, vamos a ver qué otra palabra puede ser. No, I think that's it. I think that those are the only ones. Recuerden que está este dictado de ayer, es un dictado que habla sobre el futuro, planes a futuro, todavía lo pueden enviar. Yes? So, well,
Yeah.
I'm ready for today. We finish, and I see you tomorrow for the last activity. Yes? Nos vemos
Yes.
para enviarles la actividad final, and see you tomorrow. So,
See you
bye.
tomorrow, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Sí, ya voy.